All right, episode number 30. Let's go.
Start the clock.
A peace deal in Gaza. We have that, and the hostages are
Finally,
home.
yeah.
That is the good news. A lot of people tried to pull this off. He did. He is beloved in Israel more than any other president ever, for a good reason. He also won over the Arabs. A big rally tomorrow. Are you going to go? No King's Day? Oh, you are. This is
Gonna break another record.
all the people who are upset about the obviously anti-democratic things he's doing here, and they are getting out in the streets. They're saying, we are not going to take this lying down. Milling around, yes, we'll do it milling around, but Trump is going after everyone that ever pissed him off. He's like an authoritarian Taylor Swift. It's amazing. Are there any young Republicans here? Yeah. Wow. Oh, I've waited for this moment for so many years. A man who conquered both politics and show business superstardom, not to mention bodybuilding. He's the author of the #1 best-selling book, Be Useful.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is finally here.
Finally. That's the man right there. There will never be another Arnold, man.
I thought you'd be bigger. No, I mean, you're larger than life, but you were like almost the same height.
I thought that you would have better abs, but I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, it's like,
Don't know how you'd know that, but all right.
but your opening monologue was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So funny. Yeah,
Oh,
let's give him a big hand for that. Really good.
thank you.
No, that was very, very funny.
Okay. I'm here every week, you know. He's wants Indiana now to be a state that's going to have 0 Democrat representatives.
Man.
If Texas is doing it, now California's Prop 50, Gavin Newsom wants us to undo what you did. If only the Republicans get to gerrymander, the Democrats will never take back the House.
Yeah.
No, gerrymandering is going on. That's been going on for 200 years.
Not on this level.
But this, as California has always been a leader. What goes in California then goes nationwide. So we finally, after a long kind of a battle, we passed legislation, not only legislation, but I mean the people actually voted for an independent commission. The Democrats are fighting the Republicans. The Republicans are fighting the Democrats. But you know something? One of them is going to win.
Yes, it's going to be the Republicans because they didn't follow your example into the halls of nobleness.
But you know who I want to win?
Yeah.
Let the Democrats outperform the Republicans and therefore, because of their performance, win and get the House back. I mean, this is the way.
I'm with Arnold on that as an idea, but in reality, playing it fair isn't going to help you win. All that, when they go low, we go high, that doesn't work.
I don't think that's very realistic, but I read your...
I'm still a traditional Republican because, remember, it was Nixon that created the EPA in Washington to make sure that we have clean air and clean water.
Wow, look at
Republican.
that. Yeah, and Ronald Reagan also did the amnesty program. If any Republican politician would try to do that now, oh, man.
The party has changed now. This is clear, but it doesn't mean that we have to change. We have to fight to get the party back and to get that philosophy back because now,
Yeah, come on, man.
I maybe think differently than you sometimes, but you're not my enemy. I love working with you because with the Republican brain and with the Democratic brain, together we have the ultimate brain power and we can really accomplish things. So that was the idea.
Man.
But that's California. She was asked a question about what would you do to get the Trump voters in this state? And I think it was very telling what her answer was, which was basically, why are you even asking that question? Why would I care about trying to get these deplorables on my side? I don't need them. Because this is, yes, wow.
Yeah.
It's just an idea where we go and make Election Day a holiday.
Yeah.
So that everyone has time to go out and go to the
Come on. That should have happened a long time ago.
Oh, no one's going to the theater anymore, for example. You know, we can watch it in our house. You know what? Good. I like watching it in my house. I mean, they're trying to make me feel terrible about it, like, oh, the experience of being in a theater and hearing somebody else laugh. I don't give a fuck if this guy's laughing.
That's true. I don't like the people at the theater. What I like is the sound and the big old screen. If I could have the theater to myself, I would.
Oh, the guy in row 32B loves it and stream it. I mean, what is your take on the movie industry right now as a big movie star?
I think that the movie business is doing really well. I think that California is kind of out of the game because we don't have the incentives that other states have and that other countries have. Whenever a good movie comes out, like Avatar is going to come out again around Christmas time, I guarantee you they're going to make over $1 billion again, and everyone is going to go and run to the theater. Why? Because it's a good movie.
No.
Jim Cameron makes great movies.
Yes.
So if a movie is not that good, why would you be excited to go and pay for the parking, and pay for your drink, pay for the popcorn, pay for the ticket, and then sit in the theater and look at some shit, right? I mean, you don't want to do that.
We don't want to look at shit. Yeah. Governor Schwarzenegger, thank you. Let's meet our panel.
Hasta la vista, baby.
The minority owner. Minority now? Oh no. What happened? The mighty have fallen of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks and co-founder of Cost Plus Drugs, Mark Cuban. Okay.
He's a cool billionaire.
I'm a separator usually, like I can recognize that R. Kelly should not have had sex with little boys or little girls. But Ignition is still a great jam, you know,
And if he's good at getting deals done overseas, give him credit for it.
Yeah.
If he's not so good domestically, give him shit for it.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, we certainly have had our differences. And even after the dinner, he's still bitching at me. So for those people who thought
It's okay to give credit where
it's
credit
okay,
is-
it's
yes.
okay.
You know, I actually looked at who votes on the Nobel Peace Prize, and it's a bunch of academics. It's not the type
It's
of people.
bullshit, like the Emmys.
Well, but still, it's a bunch.
Oh. Is it?
It may be bullshit, but if it's academics that are voting, there's no way academics are going to vote for Donald Trump. Period. End of story.
The Trump doctrine, which was basically, we don't judge anybody. You know what? Cutting off the head of that journalist, not cool, but you know, everybody's got their thing. It's amazing. The Jews like him and the Arabs like him. That's quite a hat trick.
Yep.
Is he paying them off?
Give him credit.
Now that Hamas has taken over again, they're, what?
Shooting everybody.
Shooting everybody. Where are the protesters? Suddenly, the keffiyeh-wearing college
Right.
kids are very
Can't be
quiet.
found. Yeah, can't be found anywhere.
You can look at Hamas and say that's a terrible terrorist organization and hate them, which you should, and at the same time have some sympathy for the Palestinian people. I can do that. And by the way, I'm an American Jew who thinks that Israel needs to be supported in all of this. I don't understand why you can't, why we as a country can't have that conversation, just say it like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bill Maher's one of them who doesn't care about anything as long as Israel's protected.
And I mean, according to your book, and I believe you're right, that has not changed from 1929. I got a little scared reading your book.
Well, look, I think there's reasons to be a little scared reading the book. I'm not here to panic people.
I gotta say, you know, you're like the guy on Are you sure that this is not going to be a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy? This economy seems to now be more and more propped up by AI. As was in the 20s, electricity. You know,
Electricity was radio. Everybody was excited about radio and telecommunications, and you know,
your fortune betting on the new technology
Absolutely.
25 years ago.
Yep.
And today.
What do you think of AI? I think it's overrated.
No, I think it's underrated.
Underrated, as I say.
Where we are today is just a smidgen of where it's going to be.
Yeah.
We're still in the first preseason game in the first inning. And what we see with ChatGPT and large language models and AI girlfriends, that's just the here and now. That's not where we're going to end up. And I think it's going to make us
you're
a
going to
lot
end up
more...
with AI wives. What are you going to end up with? Just speak against my book for a second. There's one, there's one thing that we need to remember, which is to some degree, and I am always preaching caution, but speculation built America.
I just mean overrated as something that's going to be good for the economy. One, it's just going to put everybody out of work.
Yep.
That cannot be good for the economy. Can Amazon really get more efficient? Can an Amazon
But Amazon
warehouse...
can be
Hell yeah.
What?
Amazon can be replaced.
Replaced? Amazon?
Without question.
Well, how do you replace Amazon?
By finding different ways to deliver product, by finding different... Amazon just destroys small businesses.
Hell yeah.
Anybody can walk in right now and be from China and not have to register their company in the United States of America. I think AI gives smaller companies a chance to compete with
Oh,
them.
I see. Okay.
Look, in the end,
Yep. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Right now, not in the future, but right now, they have to implement a basic income program. Maybe like what Nixon wanted, which is like whoever makes $75,000 a year or less gets it. One step at a time. Don't make it universal yet. Just a basic income for a certain percentage of the population. Because this AI and these bots, they're moving fast. And you got to stay ahead of them.
I don't know if you heard, but I think it was just this year that we got the Vatican dropped a new pope. An American, real name Bob, stripper name Leo. But he's very concerned with clickbait. He said communication must be freed from the misguided thinking that corrupts it and the degrading practice of so-called clickbait. Popes used to care about masturbation, and now they're... clickbait is... I read these 74% are for democratic socialism. Only 16% favor capitalism.
They have to define what they mean by democratic socialism. Because Bill Maher, he said it like years ago, and it's true. The United States has a lot of programs that are already socialist programs. Post office, fire department, those kind of things. So when Americans hear socialism, they automatically think communism. But it's not the same thing. So I would like to know exactly what they mean by democratic socialism.
Mondami is out there saying, you're getting free housing, you're getting free transportation, you're getting cheaper groceries. Of course, that's what they need, particularly in New York, and that's what they're going to respond positively to.
Is there any way that can work?
No, of course not.
when a politician stands up and says, excuse me, I'm over here, and I'm very happy to give you rent stabilization and the free groceries and this and that, and then it doesn't happen, I think people are going to be in for a surprise.
But at the same time, I think Mondami's great for the Democratic Party.
You do?
And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because nobody... Okay, you ready? If you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Because nobody in the Democratic Party knows how to sell. But him. Nobody in the Democratic Party knows how to use social media but him. They will learn from him. Now, New York may be fucked for 4 years, right? But they will learn from him. Who in the Democratic Party knows how to sell, knows how to convey a message, knows how to commit to people?
It depends what the message is, though.
That's what I was going to say.
They know how to sell anyway.
What's the point of being able to get a message across if the message sucks? I think it's only working for him in New York, but if you try to go national, no way. No way.
Because I would not have guessed that Trump 10 years ago would be where he is. I was watching the Katie Porter thing. Do we have any footage of Katie Porter this week having a meltdown? Show that, because I have a question I would like to ask about that.
So you don't
I
think
feel like this is unnecessarily argumentative. I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Thank you.
And the state could lose. Get out of my fucking shot.
Jesus.
Now, I remember having Katie Porter on this show, and we did not get along. I don't like her, and I found out nobody likes her.
Whoa.
And I think you see why.
Yeah.
Okay, but that doesn't mean this isn't effective. I mean, when it came out, the first wave of stories where she's toast, I don't know. First of all, I got to ask, what was that person doing in the shot? You know, I mean, that's not how.
Well, wait a minute. Wasn't she like at home?
Like, Trump reflects the frustration that people have and the anger that they sometimes have.
Hell yeah.
People don't like faking anything. This is a new age of politics.
I think she's auditioning for Horrible Bosses 3.
I agree, but
I'm sure you've been in interviews where you've been like, F this person.
Oh, of course.
I can't believe they're asking me these
Of
questions.
course.
I want to get out of the chair.
hey, I'm sitting right here. I just think it's an angry country full of assholes, and you know, it's like, hey, one of us.
One of us.
But I would vote for a right-wing coup if I really thought half the country was Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals. What do we do about that?
They're not taking the Governor Schwarzenegger approach to trying to bring people together. That's for sure.
All right, I got to step out. Thank you, guys. Time for new rule.
New rule.
New rule, now that Rite Aid has officially closed all its locations, they have to tell us what's going to happen to each store's one employee. Because I kind of liked her. Not just the lack of eye contact, but also the sneering disdain for having to do her job. You know what, on second thought, bring on the robots. I was wrong about that. Foster Farms, who just recalled millions of pounds of their frozen corn dogs because they contain extraneous material, have to tell us what's extraneous material in a corn dog. Actual meat?
Actual meat.
New rule, the people now complaining that Bad Bunny shouldn't headline the Super Bowl halftime show because he speaks Spanish have to admit that when Kendrick Lamar headlined, you had no idea what the fuck he was saying either. Someone needs to explain what the point is of leaving a review of an airport. Oh, look, Lady Posh 98 says the food court doesn't have enough vegan options. I guess we won't fly to see Grandma ever again. Airports aren't supposed to meet your needs. They're purgatories with a Panda Express. You don't go because they're good. You go because that's where the plane is. If you think your job is just to tell people what they want to hear, you're not a journalist. You're a wedding DJ. All of which is true. I said that and I stand by it. But I thought, shouldn't you have also put the other half of what I said in your headline? Well, I guess you'll get to it in the article.
Nope.
But you didn't do that either, you fucking liars.
That's how the game is played.
Here's a test. Let's see who reports what I'm saying now. No, they won't, because it's just so easy not to. If a truth falls in the algorithm, does it make a sound? That sentence came here, top of page 2. What about this part? The part that starts with, which brings me to my friends on the right. What happened to that part? I don't want a retraction from you. I want an addition.
Yeah, they should, man.
Leaving that part out would be like reviewing the movie Jaws and saying, it ends with 3 men who go fishing but don't catch anything.
It would be true, but also not true.
Conservatives, I thought you were the strong people who laughed at safe spaces. But you can't even read what I really said unless mommy promises you it has a happy ending. Guys, we may not be heading for a happy ending, and one reason is you. I have a way to break out of this. No, not by throwing your phone away. No one would do that. But there's a better way. Fuck with the algorithm. Fuck with it. Stop. If you're a liberal, search for Morgan Wallen tickets. Order a set of shot glasses that looks like a rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Ask Google how to reattach a finger after a bottle rocket accident. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's our show. I want to thank Andrew Ross Sorkin, Mark Cuban, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Club Random drops every Monday on YouTube. It's awesome this year. Listen wherever you get your podcast. Now go watch Overtime on YouTube. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, folks.
Catch you on the next one, man.